WGL Open Qualifier April Grand Final. Not too surprising to see Lolliot making his way here. I guess he was to be considered the favorite out of all the players. Xiao Keke though, really strong performance today. Taking out Soin earlier. Made it here, also into the graded final. And is now playing for a lot of prize money. $300 for first. $150 for second. And also lots of qualifying points to make it to the main event of WGL later this year in Shanghai. Lolliot, these points are going to be very welcome for him. He needs some more to securely make it to China again. For Xiao Keke, honestly, it's looking really difficult. He is so low in the points currently that this result alone is not going to be enough for him. He's going to have another really strong month next round. Next qualifier. At the moment, Xiao Keke has 5 points. As a comparison, Infi in first place has 40 points. And Xiao Keke needs around like 20 points to make it. So, yeah. It's looking rough for Xiao Keke to qualify for WGL, regardless of the win or not here. But about prize money, this is also. And quite a lot, actually. Ancient of War creeps start here by Lolliot. This is super, super unusual. Normally, Night Elves will always go Huntress opening on this map against Orc. Because if you get scouted, if you get harassed, this is extremely dangerous to do against a Blade Master in the Grunt. One Blade Master plus Grunt probably kills the Ancient of War here. Steals all the last hits. Absolute disaster. But this is a big map. This is a huge map. The biggest one we have in the pool. Normally Orcs never scout with the peons because they need the lumber for the tech and the timings and everything else. Tome of Experience for the Blade Master though. That is very lucky for him. Flute of Accuracy, not the greatest, but the Tome certainly is. Selling the Flute right away keeps the TP. So that was a very successful camp for the Blade Master, or rather creep for the Blade Master to take out early. But also Lolliot gets his level 2 here and is expanding on one archer only. Parry up of Vitality. Could be okay in the early game. Later on, though, isn't going to be too useful if he goes for Huntresses and Archers, as we're used to seeing in this matchup. Okay, Blade should realize this, though. He's going to see the Keeper in just a moment. Yeah, okay, he knows. Can he cancel it?
A player's forces are under attack.
He's level 2, so he's got more agility from that. This might be close. Wisp here is closing this around to force another Windwalk. Oh man, this is so close. The Keeper now out of mana. Uh-oh. Really risky. Blade Master, if he heals up with the next Grunt coming in, perhaps he can do this. Oh, the Grunt is pulling the creeps. He's going for Mercs. Mercenaries are going to be higher, trying to kill off this tree. Are they both available? They are. Shadow Priest and Berserker. This should be enough damage. This definitely should be enough damage. With the Grunt coming in, this must be enough. Keeper still close to his expansion. He has one Entangle to use, but there is the Shadow Priest. It's full of speed as well to run in. Yeah, this is going to be a cancel, right? Has to be. Lolliot sees it early, but there's the Dispel. And that looks like a good start for Keke. Shadow Priest is gonna die here, but that's probably gonna be the only loss. And he has to cancel the tree. And that was cancelled so late, when it was so damaged that there was actually not even many resources received from that cancel. Oh well, he actually saves the Wisp behind the Moonwell? Damn. That's pretty sick. Keeper looking for more kills. He's got one more Entangle in just a second, so he's gonna get the Grunt as well. I thought that was gonna get away, but no. What? Okay. Entangle on the Berserker, but that one should be fine. Oh, the Grunt survives on 3 HP. Miscalculated. But this one, I guess, is the bigger kill on the Berserker, which he is gonna get. Whew, okay. Turns out to be a very expensive cancel. And KK is expecting the new tree to be coming up immediately. That's not the case, though. Let's take a look at the mains. We have the Shadowhunter coming, we have the Lodge coming.
Town is under siege.
And more grunts. And still no expansion. Should he have perhaps TP'd right after? Perhaps he should have TP'd right after the cancel. Because the grunt did end up dying, right? Yeah, the grunt did end up dying. I think he was just standing here or something. He still had that TP. He could have TP'd out and saved those 2 units. Ah, a bit of a missed opportunity.
A player's force
Keeper now
is
level
under
3.
attack.
He's very strong with this. And the archers find the orc. The keeper is close by to use an entangle, and that's gonna be a grunt killed. Lolite fighting back in this. It looked so good for KK in this opening. But now he's starting to lose a lot of units. First shaman wasn't ready yet. He's gonna have him in just a moment, and then he's gonna have an answer to this entangle. Hunter's still over here. Oh, blocking the Blade Master on his way to the tree. Are you serious right now? Lawlight. Oh my god. Still blocking him. Still blocking him! Oh, holy shit, dude. If he detonates against the mana, he could even force the TP here with an entangle. Keeper's coming in. That was a sick block. Holy shit. He gets the surround off. There's gonna be a TP, no question. Entangle. Oh, did he calculate it correctly? Yeah. TP forced. Expansion. This time not cancelled. That block, though. My god. Greater healing found for KK is really good. Okay. Like, this game's been pretty weird so far. Super fast expo attempt has been cancelled, but came at a high price. So this expansion is not going to be cancelled, it's going to be coming up. But it's very late. Alliant is at only 40 supply. When you're massing, that is absolutely not a lot. And the Shadowhunter is level 2, Blade Master is level 2. We have the first Shaman out already. Adept training should be coming soon. We have the War Mill as well. Serpent Wards is the build. And Heal Wave. And the Shadowhunter is going to be level 3 here pretty quickly. Oh, the grunt. Ouch. Switching the aggro too late. Belt of Giant Strength, that's a very unfortunate find. But it's 200 gold. I guess with that he gets the grunt back. And level 3 Shadowhunter, that's the more important thing. Oh! Gets it! Speed scroll to get away. And with the purges he should be fine. Oh, Blade Master though! Has to go into Windwalk. Is that gonna save him? He's taking a lot of damage from the entangle right here. Has to walk away from the trees, get away. Heal Waves! Level 2. That's not right. With Serpent Wards being spammed right here, level 2 Serpent Wards, this should be a pretty easy fight for the Orc, I think. But perhaps he was too afraid, being too low HP. Was very aggressive creeping. KK could have just crept this camp for level 3. That would have been much safer. But the aggressive positioning is being punished now. The health potion has to be used on the Blade Master, but the Keeper, the Shadowhunter may not be so lucky. Keeper getting purged, getting attacked. Still may have to pop the TP. And now actually the parry up is coming in pretty handy. Keeping him high HP enough where he doesn't have to use the TP to get away. Shadowhunter got away as well, on less than 50. So the 2 health items actually helping out. Now the expansion is fully mining. Mass production is coming in. We have the first armor upgrade after the first attack upgrade. Heal scroll for the Blade Master. Shadowhunter sells his belt. I think he really should have gone Serpent Wards though. I think this camp was a little too aggressive.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now without level 2 Serpent Wards, I don't know if you can do it. Also, no upgrades for the grunts just yet. Going for reinforced defenses only. Oh, right! How could I forget about this? Xiao KK is the tower guy. Right. Alchemist, fine. Zoe Mask, okay, but has to go for the scrolls as well. That's very important. May have to use 1 scroll of healing immediately. And Lalai is going for the counterattack. He's just losing his tree. Reinforced defenses is gonna be done very soon. Then it's not so easy to take out those burrows anymore. And Lalai, yeah, he just gives up the tree. Gives it up. Okay. Tower's getting cancelled. All of them. And now the main base in duress. Reinforced defenses finished now. Is KK gonna go for a TP or is it just gonna walk back? I think he has to TP to save his base. And here's the TP. Oh, Lalai, it's so smart realizing that he probably didn't buy a dust. Trying to go for the second hero kill on the Shadow, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, but in the end, at the end of the day, this is a Night Elf on 1 base. So I guess it's looking good for KK. But there's a new Tree of Life coming up over here. Is it mass expansion time? It looks like it. KK has to be scouting here. Oh, Blade Master not even level 3 yet. That makes scouting actually pretty difficult on this big map. But Shadow's gonna get closer to level 4. Level 4 for him is a massive level up.
A town is under siege.
Alchemist level 3. Almost achieved as well. And nice cancel over there from the Blade Master. Does he realize that there's gonna be an expansion somewhere else? Does he have the inclination? Ring plus 3. Claws. I'd like to see towers. Yeah, there we go. By KK. It's not unlikely at all that this run-by style of Lawlight is going to continue. And for that, having static defense with a tower would be a great help against those Huntresses. As once again, they're showing up in the main. Oh, but he finds the expansion. Does he see it? Nighttime? Nighttime. He didn't see it! Oh my god. He was like 2 pixels away from seeing that one. Lawlight just A-clicking them. What? Why'd you cancel the tower? What? Ah, to get gold. To get gold for the TP. That's just gonna be a counter TP. Cloak of Shadows coming in once again. But I think this Alchemist is gonna die. He doesn't have a staff. TP out from Lawlight before he loses too much. Wait, did he not lose anything? What's that corpse? I'm not sure. Something died. Maybe it's peons? I don't know. But not too much anyways. And that was time for the Tree of Life. Oh my god. That was so close. Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Lawlight's playing this smart. Lawlight is playing this really smart. And I think KK should just counter expand, right? Just tower up a little.
A player's forces are under attack.
And get scroll to speed, for God's sake. Still no scroll speed. But I mean, if he's in this position, is it scroll speed really gonna bring him back in time to his main? Probably not. Tree of Life again. Alright, it's whack-a-mole time, guys. Bases everywhere. Oh, Witch Doctor for Sentry Wards. I like that. Oh, that's smart. That's really cool. Protecting his main that way. Oh, Lawlight hiding in the shadows. He's got the Ultra Vision advantage. And now coming in for the creep jack? Or just the run by? Blade Master once again in the south, staffing in. The sentry also so close to seeing this base, kind of. Are you fine? Wait, what was the item? What? Ah, Orb of Darkness. Not too bad. And you can kill off a couple of Huntresses one by one. Here we go again. Still no tower in the main. And of course, this is just gonna be a counter TP. After a little while. 2-1 Huntresses now. He's trying to take out more peons. Lightning Shield coming in from the Blade Master. Wait, is Lalai just killing this now? No. Lalai's gonna TP out. Lost 1 Huntress. It's gonna lose 2 Huntresses, I guess. Oh, that Lightning Shield. Ouch. Ouch. Ah, no. Shadow Melt makes it so that Lightning Shield actually isn't active, right? Nighttime's over now, though. Moon Juice is looking, at the moment, still good. Moonstone immediately. And, well, Lolight's gonna be very rich very soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is what can happen on Twisted Meadows. Expos up everywhere. Continuous base run-bys. For that he wants static defense, but it seems like KK just never has money for anything. Always has to repair, always has to rebuy TPs. Shadowhunter's crazy strong though. The skeletons are actually really good for scouting as well. Can send them everywhere now. So he's got skeletons to scout with. He's got the single Witch Doctor, which I think is really cool. Couple of sentries. One here, one down here. Blade might be able to actually kill this Tree of Life. So what's Lolai going into? He's super rich. 1,000 gold. And he's still mining from 3 bases. 21 gold per second. Ring plus 4 for the Alchemist is actually pretty good. Blade actually gets off this tree here. Takes him a while, but he gets it. Alright. What's KK gonna do? He's in the middle of the map. TPing back early. Catch these Huntresses by surprise. Blade Master shows up as well. Should be the TP out by Lawlight, but he's trying to take this fight. It's level 3 in the heal wave. Not Serpent Wards. There's no way that's the right call. Oh, heal spray. Mass lightning shields after the TP. Ooh! Dispel. Okay. Didn't actually lose anything. Why didn't he go level 3 snakes? Level 3 snakes are so insane. But Lolliot, man, he's so rich. Still only going hunts, though. Oh, if this was level 3 snakes, maybe he could beat the hunts.
A town is under siege.
Lolliot going for the reach around. Another base here, another base here. Every gold mine gets a tree. Oh man, this is reminding me of some of my old ladder games. Kill 2 bases. Well, Night Elf doesn't care. There's still 3 more.
A player's forces are under attack.
You have to economically break the Night Elf at one point. But that's so difficult to do. Lolliot is so rich. Oh, it's Chimro's time, baby. Very unlikely to get scouted down there as well. And instant TP away. Mass Lightning Shield again. Heal Spray is so good here, though. The Heal Spray is helping out those hunts a ton. Tower's coming up. Cool macro game that we're seeing here. Pretty unusual. No real fights, just run bys and expansions and
Player's forces are
economy.
under attack.
Kind of StarCraft-esque. But it does seem like Lawlight is in a hard-to-lose position. At the moment, 4 mining bases versus 1. Yeah, he's gonna lose a couple here and there, but it's also buying time. Buying time for the ultimate tech to come in. And how the hell is he supposed to deal with gyms? Can't even hex them. Serpent Ward's the only real thing that he has, but it's gonna be a lot of gyms, man. TP again. Alright. 200 is die. 300 is die. That's actually pretty costly. Lowlight even being cheeky here with the Shadow Meld. Realizing it's nighttime again. Oh! Lightning Shield. It's gonna get that kill. But that's more time. This all takes so much time. Lowlight already in position for the next counter attack. And here come the Chimeras. How long did it take to get this kill?
A player's forces are under attack.
Counter Expo. Not gonna happen. Lawlight is playing this really, really smartly. Keke had a couple of really good ideas against this. Like Telestaff on the Blade Master, cancel a couple of expos as they're coming up. Sentry Ward sprinkled across the map as well for additional vision. But at the end of the day, it's still mass income. It's just
A player's
economic.
forces are under attack.
And the mains are soon to expire, by the way. Night Elf main already run out. Shadow Meld again. Oh, man. And here we go again. Is the Stronghold gonna fall now? That's the question. Blade Master with the rest of the army. So slow to make it over here. Heal spray, heal scrolls, GG. Outplayed, outmaneuvered, outsmarted. Lawlight beats him and gets the 1-0 lead. That started off so well also. Cancels the expansion at the last second. Could have only cost him a single Shadow Priest if he just TPs out, but I guess that's so unusual for orcs to have a TP in the early game. It's just so yeah. Strange. Ended up losing the Berserker as well, ended up losing the Grunt as well. And it also looking scary for Lawlight there for a little when he had to give up his expansion, realizing his army wasn't strong enough to take a fight. But Lawlight has like all the answers today. Really strong play by him. And especially against KK, that makes sense. KK, his style is oftentimes the push against the expansion with towers. So he's going to be strong on one position on the map only. His army is there, his towers are there, but everywhere else is exposed. The main isn't safe. Other positions where other expansions might be aren't covered. Just this one position. So the willingness of Lawlight, realizing he could give up the expansion and still win this game. Really smart. That kind of strat only works on Twisted though. Big ass map with tons of expansions. Our second game is gonna be on Northern Isles. And oh, it's starting already. Lawlight yesterday, by the way, already showed a strong performance against Happy. Yesterday there was a show match between Happy and Lawlight with a best of 7. That I casted as well, and that was really one-sided. Happy got destroyed. Which I think was largely because he's kind of stuck in the old meta, Happy it seems. Not adjusting to the new style of fast expansion Hippo Riders. No counter expo style, no gargoyles, no Naga. Yeah, I feel like their Happy looked actually the weakest. We have seen him in quite a while. Okay. Another small bug here. Alright. Second try or what? Sometimes these NetEase translations are really cute. When you enter a lobby, what the system says to you is, enter the room successfully, please play the game. Don't know exactly what they're trying to say, but I think it isn't precisely what is being expressed. So, Xiao KK, it seems like he's playing the new school style of Orc, you know, no walkers, but rather shaman, which we've seen mostly recently, from most Orcs, I should say. Lin, for example, went back to the old school style of Raider Walker. That didn't turn out too well against Moon at all. But what about the Hug build? Why aren't people playing the Hug build? Armor heavy, grunt heavy, couple of shaman, defensive creeping until level 3 Shadowhunter, and then 50 supply expansion. That looked so good by Hug. Where's Hug at? Well, he unfortunately dropped out of the qualifier pretty quickly. Didn't do too well there, losing to Hawk in the second group stage in the lower bracket. Alright, this time it works. So, here we go. Second game of our grand final. Lawlight versus KK. Lawlight is looking damn strong today. Same as yesterday. Thank you very much, Deathwhacker, for the sub. And welcome. My chair is cracking a little. Can you guys hear this? Is this audible? So, should be a keeper first here, certainly. And then move into fast expansion with around 3 archers. Try to protect it with the keeper entangle and so on. It's a little disappointing that this is the only strat that we're currently seeing from Night Elves. Like, archer expansion, follow up with hunts, tier 2, mass upgrades. Sometimes alchemist, sometimes no alchemist. This Blade Master is quite a bit later. Okay. A little late there with the Burrow, I guess. So Blade gonna start off with creeping. This camp here first, probably. Following that up with this one is level 2, I think. Whereas the Keeper gets his level 2 here immediately. As long as he doesn't deny anything, that is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Actually retreating back here pretty far with the Ancient of War. The Wisp got ensnared, so can't repair right away. Every time I see this creep, I think of Neutron, which is kind of mean. You guys remember opening match of WGL? Neutron versus Lin? when Neutron actually lost the Ancient of War. Oh, that was pretty unfortunate. That will not be happening to Loliot here. No denies either. Loliot is basically the king of creeping, especially with Ancients of War. One of Mass Eating for him, not too bad. Preventing a Windwalk at a critical moment. Getting in one more Entangle at a critical moment. Can make a big difference. Starting off with the ring here is not too nice for the Blade. Gets the Circlet at the shop. At the marketplace. Could even look for more perhaps. And pretty aggressive play here. By the Blade and the Grunt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Going for the Murloc Flesh Eater as well. So that's the consumable here. Lightning Shield and so on. Wand of Illusion it is for the Blade Master. No expansion yet. By Loliot. Tech first. Then Hunter's Hall. Then expansion, maybe? 3 archers into hunts is what we usually see. And here we go. Wisp moving out. That is the time for the expansion. And the Blade Master. Oh, the Wand of Illusion, very nice now. Is going to see this tree. And it's definitely going to lead to a cancel. Right? He's seen it.
A town is under siege.
Grunts are over at this spot. Couldn't he just easily cancel this? What's he gonna get? Blade already used a lot of his mana. Telestaff. Just staff here. Dude.
Forces are under attack.
Hey, why aren't you just staffing? Oh, he could get entangled, of course, of course, of course. Oh, the keeper is following him to not allow the staff. That is actually really smart. Oh, okay. And this could have been an easy cancel. This could have been an easy cancel. That's a little disappointing by KK. Of course, it's easier said than done. For us to see when the expansion is coming up, to know when the perfect time to strike is, it's really easy. Whereas for the Orc here in the game, he has to scout first. He has to have the right idea when to scout, how to scout, where to scout. But he had the Wand of Illusion very early on. Very, very early on. And this is a very predictable timing and position. So I still feel he could have gotten this. Okay. Tier 2 is done. Shadowhunter is coming. More grunts. Spirit Lodge. This is what we're used to seeing nowadays. But this grunt movement is feeling very ineffective, right? He crept this camp early on, and since then, he took the single green camp. Does he want to kill his expansion now? What? Keeper must be level 3 by now, right? Yeah. Ah, no. KK is creeping somewhere else. Okay. Creeping at the Scorpions. Arachnithid. It's a weird name. Level 2 Blade. Claws +9. But it's usually more about the level 3 Shadowhunter. Where I think you should really, really go Serpent Wards against these hunts. Alchemist second again. Oh, the pull-out trick doesn't exactly work. Is KK actually going to be aggressive against this? Okay, he's going to try. Isn't just everything going to die to the Entangle? It's actually Entangle level 1 though, so not that easy to find these kills. And a very unusual timing to be aggressive for the Orc. Normally it's always time on tier 2 to creep up the Shadowhunter as quickly as possible. But now he's trying to be aggressive against this expansion attempt. But there's so many Treants. He's got the dust against the Huntresses as well. That's pretty nice. Last game he was getting abused by that Shadow Meld. So he remembers. Oh, Lightning Shield on the Alchemist, actually. He's gonna open up that surround. Actually, the surround still sticks with the Serpent Wards. But he can't even get the kill. Oh, man. So in the end, this delays the expansion, but not by much. And it cost him 1 grunt already. And it cost him experience on the Shadowhunter where he couldn't creep. There's another entangle. Okay, with the scroll speed at least KK gets away. Orc a lot of the time is a lot about being efficient on the map. Getting up experience, getting up items quickly, finding big level ups.
A player's forces are under
None of this really happened here. Shadowhunter super far. And he's bringing the peons out for the tower push? No. No War Mill. Troll Warlord grants. Oh, the heal wards. That's so good as well. Oh my god, that's gonna save him so much moon juice potentially. In the marketplace, we have Gloves of Haste, we have a Circlet. We have a big invul. That costs 400 gold. Is it just me, or is this looking kind of desperate by KK? Still no War Mill, by the way. Alright, here we go. Orc push coming in with a level 2 Shadow, level 2 Blade, Initiate Shaman, and Grunts without upgrades. Does he have a Scroll of Healing? Yeah. 1 Scroll of Healing on the Blade Master. Okay, that could be a big help. If all the Grunts get slightly bruised and then the Scroll for the big heal. Lawlight is manually targeting the Shaman in the back, and there's no real way to protect them too easily. And now there's only a single Shaman left. Oh, surround the Alchemist though, and this time he is gonna die, I think. Doesn't have Chemical Rage, so he can't run away, and the second hero on level 2 will be taken out. But at the same time, KK is down to 36 supply, and this push did not work. 2-0 for Lawlight. That didn't really seem very well thought out. There was a lot of time wasted. The Grunts didn't do anything. Crept tiny camps only. The Blade Master was across the map to be in position for a cancel. And then he could have cancelled the expansion, but he actually didn't. Because he scouted it too late or whatever. And 2-0 for Lawlight. This, I'm a little worried. This could turn into a 3-0 here. Shao KK doesn't seem to be standing the greatest chance here. Lawlight seems to be an outmatch for basically everyone in the open qualifier. Alright. Map number 3. KK. Does he find an answer here? Is it finally time to strike back? Or is this gonna be a quick 3-0 for Lawlight? Games so far have been pretty one-sided. Lawlight has been looking super strong here today. We still haven't seen the Hug build. Still haven't seen early War Mill for early armor upgrades. Heavy Shadowhunter creeping for quick level 3. For the Serpent Wards. None of this has been played so far by Shao KK. He tried once with his signature tower push attempt. That was circumvented though. And in general, nothing he's trying seems to be working out too well. This must be a pretty frustrating game so far for KK. But hopefully he can come up with something better now, as Lollite is leading 2-0. One map away here at match point from winning this. This would be $300 for first place for Lollite and 4 points for the Netties, for the WGL qualification. Keeper Blade Master, obviously.
A player's forces are under attack.
This can be a more difficult keeper map. Usually the keeper a hero who excels at creeping easily and quickly to level 3. Here that's not really the case. You start off with this camp for almost level 2 and then the green will give you a level 2. But after that, where do you really go? The green camps with the spider crabs are certainly doable, but they don't get you to level 3. So you have to be a little more imaginative with your way to level 3. Blade Master being super aggro here. Grunt on the left hand side. Blade Master at the bottom going for the circlet. Is he trying to prevent this camp from happening? Lollite isn't even attempting it though. Shouldn't the Grunt have stuck around over here? Blade Master is falling back. He's expecting to be attacked in the main, but that's not the case. I guess there were 3 positions that KK had to cover. His main, this one, and the green camp down here. And he only was covering 2 of those. And he only could cover 2 of those. So, I guess pretty smart by Lollite, realizing that there's 3 points of contention and only 2 can be dealt with by the orc. So, at the end of the day, he gets this camp. He gets the Tome of Experience as well. Gets level 2 and a little bit more. And the Blade Master is on 0 experience still only. Wow, Kante, thank you very much for the 2 months. And Knetbatzen, thank you for the 9 months.
Players' forces are under attack.
No expansion just yet. The Grunt's expecting it as well. Same as me. Same as all of us. But Lollite here. Slow this time around with the expansion attempt. At the end of the day, this still has to be an expansion. At least this is the way we think about this matchup. We think Night Elf has to be 2 bases sooner or later. First Huntress is out. Keeper still slowly getting towards level 3. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's not that easy to find the progress to level 3. But now he's going to take another big leap. Almost going to be level 3 after this. And the Blade Master still barely anything. He got 2 treants so far. That's it. That is rough. Oh, is that enough? I think it is, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. And there we go. Level 3 keeper. Is it Entangle or Treants? With Entangle, finding Grunt kills shouldn't be too hard. Perhaps he's holding it until he finds a Grunt. And guess what? There he is. And that's Entangle level 2. And that's 1 Grunt dead right away. Spirit Lot still pretty far from being done. The Shaman's still far away. And this Entangle level 2 now is so strong. Shadowhunter ready with a Serpent Wards to defend at least. And it's actually 1 base play. I mean, Lollite could very well still expand once he has the high Huntress numbers. Keeper inventory, by the way, also looking damn strong. Serbian Jarks, thank you very much for the 10 months. Good morning.
Forces are under
Nerf
attack.
KOTG. Well, he's looking pretty good here, but you also have to be able to play it like that. Lolite is playing super strong here today. There's no question about this. Alchemist second now for him also. Is he really not gonna expand? Second attack upgrade for the hunts. And archers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finding some creeping here for the Shadow Hunter. Is that level 2? I think it's not quite enough, right? Oh, Blade Master, Entangle, Acid Bomb. He's only level 1. He's really squishy. And he dies just in the span of a single Entangle with a few right clicks with the Acid Bomb. Oh, man. He's having a rough time. He's having a really rough time in this game. That's actually level 2.
Player's
Okay.
forces are under attack.
Keeper almost level 4 suddenly. He didn't have the fastest of starts, but picked up speed here pretty quickly, unconcealed. And here now is the expansion. One of the slower ones that we've seen, but it seems pretty safe. Right now, Lolite is really strong with his Keeper, with the Alchemist and the Hunts. And the Shadow Hunter is not level 3 yet. Lolite here knows of his strength and his opponent's weakness. Blade Master's going south. He may be able to cancel this. But how much is it gonna cost him? Shaman are keeping KK here pretty safe, I guess. So, this is kind of good, I guess, for KK. Can he get this cancel? Is the damage enough? It should be. Yes, it is. Gets the cancellation. Alright. So, no units lost just yet. He gets the Expo cancel. Look in. Alright so far for KK. And with the purges now, he can perhaps even look for some of his own kills. But, well, purges are being spammed here pretty quickly. It's a lot of grunts, though. These grunts are certainly pretty tanky. Lolite once again diving for the backline, trying to go for those shaman. But they're being microed pretty well here by KK, quickly. And KK hasn't lost anything just yet. Actually keeps everything alive. KK is fighting his way back into this, hell yeah. And gets another kill. These hunts have two damage upgrades, but no armor upgrades. And it's not the masses just yet. And the level 3 Keeper, yes, he's very strong, but if there's the spell against him, he's not that good. KK looking in the best position so far this entire grand final to win a game here finally. That round is not closed. Okay, now it is. Ancient Django. Oh, that's very good. That is always a very good item. Arguably, for mass, even more so. And a Tome of Experience. Oh boy. These drops. Very, very beneficial. So, shut down to level 3. Is it Serpent Ward's time this time around? I would really, really prefer to see Serpent Wards here. He hasn't chosen the point just yet. Blade Master only level 2, but he got the heal scroll, which I guess is pretty good. Hunters are really hurt here, actually. When he's tanking with the hunts. Right, he has treants here available. Okay, actually the camp dies very quickly. Okay. Well, he didn't have to tank for too long there. KK, why are you attacking? There's no expansion. There's no need to attack. There's one heal scroll on the orc side. Scroll speed to get the Shadow Hunter out of trouble. Looks like Lolite is looking for the kill. Heal Scroll used here to get the Keeper away out of danger, but he may still have to TP in the end. He's getting continuously purged. And yeah, the TP is forced. Cheeky Lightning Shield here coming in as well, and the Keeper still super hurt. Has to be very careful now with the first hero. Supply-wise, we are still pretty even. The light has it slightly, but lots of these hunters are extremely close to dying. And it is the level 2 Serpent Wards, by the way, which are so strong against these hunts. KK kiting back further. The Scroll of Healing is gone already, but this is so many hunters is dying. Holy crap. Grunts also extremely hurt. Has to back up. Is there a Scroll of Speed for him to get away with? There is not. No Scroll of Healing in the shop either. Only an Invul. Perhaps a Protection Scroll if he wants. But still plenty of mana for the Shadowhunter. Yeah, it's time to spam those Serpent Wards. But the Grunts also bruised. Needs to get away, I suppose. There's one entangle on the Keeper. Gets that Grunt easily. And another Acid Bomb flying. Long range. Hits 2 of the Grunts. They should not be falling, I guess. Oh my god, he's so fast. This aura making him so fast. One more heal wave coming in. Trying to save those Grunts. KK falling back to the main. He's going to be able to make use of the shop, and Lolite isn't going to follow. Not going to run into range of those burrows and of the shop. In the meantime, expansion was coming up. Expansion, in fact, finished. And a light creeping up the fountain. It's gonna take a while to kill this Red Drake, though, right? Now with the Acid Bomb, not that long, I guess. He uses it. The damage is actually pretty good. Again, the inventory on the Keeper here, really nice. I was half expecting the Flute. Flute plus Ancient Django's for these mass hunts would have been sick. Oh, Shadowhunter, what's he doing here? Entangle Surround? No. Is this how this game ends? He's trying to pop him out and he pops him out. Oh man. That would have been a heartbreaker. Blade Master finds himself in that surround right after popping out his buddy. But now both heroes are extremely hurt. Shadowhunter doesn't have any mana at the moment. We'll have to use his mana potion here very soon. Purges against the Hunters to try to gain some distance, I guess. But KK, he has to fight with Serpent Ward support. And he only has 1 or 2. He has to run, continuously run. And still has to be afraid of the next entangle, the next surround. The Grunts are being completely ignored. The Hunters is just running for the back immediately. Going either for Serpent Wards, for Shaman, or for Heroes. But never for those Grunts. Who now, by the way, have the 2 armor upgrades. So this is kind of like the Hug build. He didn't exactly play it in the same way, in the same order. But it's Mass Grunts with armor upgrades and Shaman. And now the 50 supply counter expansion. But Lolite's Expo is already up. Lolite is already in upkeep. Did he not have a shop this entire time? Maybe it was killed earlier? I'm not so sure. Keeper almost level 5 as well. Going for the scrolls at the shop. Going for the next scroll. Triple scroll for him. Oh my god. Very hard to fight into. KK is trying to distract from his expansion with this, I guess. But he needs to set up a perimeter with Serpent Wards. Now he's starting to set him up again, but it's only 1. Needs to spam those as much as he can. And when it's only 1 or 2 at a time, they can get sniped pretty easily as well. Wisp with a detonate here against the Lightning Shield, and level 5 now for the Keeper. He popped the Scroll of Protection and the first Scroll of Healing, and these hunts are now cleaning up, as it seems. The next Grunt's gonna die. And one of the Shaman. And GG. I thought he had it. I thought he had that game there. But not quite. 3-0 for Lolite in the end, and he wins the Open Qualifier April.